So we're taking a break from working on Ivory, and I'm gonna work on this red and white C10 that the internet has named Old Spice. Today, I'm gonna try my hand at lowering this thing about 6 inches in the back, and I don't know how many inches in the front. We're gonna have to level it out and see where it ends up, because the ride height and the body lines of these things don't always.
What is this?
This is a 1984 Chevrolet Silverado, factory red and white, just like my first truck, which we named it Hellboy. That's the one that I attempt to race all the time, and it fails every time. That was my first truck, and I bought it in 2004 and drove it all through high school and rolled it over in 07 and rebuilt it again and yada yada. Then I put a Cummins in it and all that cool stuff, and it's no longer able to drive on the street because it's full caged and mechanical. Anyway, whatever. So I missed driving it on the road, so I wanted to buy a replica. And about a year and a half ago, maybe 2 years ago, a friend of mine on Facebook found this one on Marketplace, and I went and got it. And what I was gonna do, the ad said that it needed engine work and that it needed to be trailered and all this stuff, and I'm like, I don't really care about the motor. I'm gonna put a Cummins in it anyways. It was listed at $5,000, and I'm like, there's no way I'm paying $5,000 for one of those. That's ridiculous. Oh, okay. A lady had this truck, which was pretty cool, but she couldn't get it right, and it was already LS swapped. It's got a 5.3 in it, and just a fantastic 4L60E. So I really was expecting the engine to be needing to be replaced, that it was in bad shape. But the truck itself was really straight for what it is. There's no rust on it anywhere, and the body's straight. There's no big dents. It had a clean title. So I'm walking around this thing, and she had it listed for $5,000, which was way too much. But kind of watching her watch me crawl around inside and out and underneath this truck like I knew what I was looking for. I kind of was, I kind of wasn't. I was bluffing. But what I did that turned the tables on this negotiation, I blew her mind. Either that or she thought I was crazy and she wanted me to leave. I open the hood and I'm looking around. I have a little pocket flashlight that I carry around, and I'm looking in this thing deeply. And what I did, and I knew I was going to do it because I've done it before and it actually works. I pulled the dipstick out. I swallowed some of my pride, and I made sure out of the corner of my eye that she was watching what I was doing. I smelled the dipstick. I kind of looked up in the air, and then I just licked it. Not one of those vice grip garage kind of licks. I got it on my chin. I just, and then it was horrible. Don't do that unless you're trying to knock off about $1,500 off the price. And I tasted every bit of it, and it was disgusting, and I didn't even have a clue what I was looking for. And then I kind of was like, I made a sound like, and then I wiped some of the oil off my chin. And I put the dipstick back in, and I looked her dead in the eye. I said, ma'am, how firm are you on $5,000? She said, she was just flabbergasted. She's like, I'm very firm, at 4 or 5. I'm like, did you just say 4 or 5? She said, yeah. very, very firm at 5,000 at 4 or 5. I was like, will you take 3,500 for it? She said, yes. So I bought this thing for $3,500. And I don't know. She didn't talk to me like I was a normal human being after that. But hey, here we are. Look, we got it. It's awesome. I love it. I daily drive this thing all the time. The idea, and I think the idea still is, maybe, I might change it by lowering it, but this will be coming swapped and the race truck will be coming swapped, and they're both 1984 red and white Chevrolets. So I was gonna tow or haul the race truck with this truck. So I don't know if that's gonna end up being a thing or not, but because when I got this thing home, the person I bought it from said the engine was just bad. So I put a battery on it and it actually started. It had a misfire on 2 cylinders really bad. So I pulled all the plugs out. They were okay. Then I started on the injectors because this has a 5.3 little LS in it. Just a junkyard LS, nothing special. So I pulled the injectors out and started testing those on a little 9-volt battery. And the back 2 cylinders were not, the injectors weren't doing injector things. So I went to AutoZone, bought 2 cheap injectors, put them in there, and I haven't touched this thing ever since. Just a nice little daily driver. I like driving it around. Factory 2-wheel drive. I bought some mags for it earlier this year. It's just cool. I started polishing on it the other day. It turned out pretty neat. It's got some patina on it. But this is a Texas truck, and today we're going to lower the dang thing and see what we can do about that. Well, I guess it's time to get this thing lower. This is factory height. We got a pretty good gap there. We got a pretty bigger gap there. Well, let's see what we can do. I have been buffing on her a bit. She's slick. Okie doke. Well, you gotta take those off and pick the back of it up with that and undo that and take those out and flip that around and put that, then bolt it back together. Oh, I got a spot here. Sure. Tires are just off the ground, so now I can take those off. Well, I was gonna try and raise the rear end up and leave the shocks on it, but one's this way, one's that way, so when you pick it up, it tries to twist it. So now I gotta take the shocks off. Gotta get an extension. Junky thing. Where's my extension? It's not, nope. Extension drawers, one down. 1/2-inch extension. Oh, Christ. Alright, so, oh, we get a light on this one now. Neat. God, there's a lot of little steps they're easy. There's just a lot of them. I gotta cut that off because it's gonna hit the thing when it does the, you know, whenever the suspension does. I gotta go get the right tool to get that bump stop off. There's just a field of transmissions here. There it is, the tool right here. That's how you get bump stops off. Okay, that's enough. All right. Yeah, we're gonna talk about transmissions later. I'm not gonna. These are just filler videos because I'm gonna really get into. I'm gonna get into that. I don't know. We'll talk about transmissions on other videos. I know the title is Super Stick Transmissions, but these are the extracurricular activities. To me, this is boring. Nobody wants to see that. They want to see this, right? No. Well, when we get our specialty gears and shafts and cool things, then we'll get back into those. Dang. Man. We fixed it. It's better now. Oh my God. That got low. I like it. What's this side look like over here? Oh man. Look at that unit. What's going on in this unit here? Kind of messy. Top ball joint, steering doodad, and the sway bar. And I need brakes. They're kind of thin. Alright, well, let me get started doing that. Good spot. Okie dokie. Time to find sizes and stuff. Ooh, I'm leaking transmission fluid. That's not good. I'm debating on heating up that spring instead of cutting it. What do y'all think about that? I think I like it. I may do that. I mean, I've got new springs. You know what I mean? Like, if I don't like it, there's new ones right there. So I can put a jack under this spindle put tension on it, heat up that spring there. Oh, I'm sorry. It's not a McLaren. We can do stuff like that to old square bodies. Idiots. All right, I'm gonna do that. That way I ain't gotta take apart nothing. Oh, lazy, huh? No, I just have other things I want to do today, boys. Let's try it. What am I gonna lose? Nothing. All right, follow along with me here. We're gonna jack this up. We're gonna jack this up and put them jack stands under each side. Then I can put it down on its own weight. You following me? Then I can use the middle jack to raise and lower it. Amazing. So we're at 10 and a half, 11 and a half, 13 and a half. 13 and a half is where we're headed, fellas. And here, 10 and a half. Give or take 10 and 5/8, whatever. 10 and a half, looking for 13 and a half. All right, let's do it again. work on these rear shocks a little bit here. We got problems. Bring you down. Down. Hey, there we go. Okay, now I gotta put some safety chingadares up onto there. And get a couple big old jack stands. Now, see? Now I just gotta make these shock brackets longer. A lot. Nothing to it, man. Nothing freaking to it. See that? We're gonna make that longer. And that one, longer down here. 3 inches or so. See? Alright, let's take these shocks off. Alright, let's make some stuff here, shall we? That's a lot of, we're doing stuff. Don't worry about it. Okay, we gotta extend the shock brackets. And we're gonna use this. This is a dang old flat 1/8 by 2 by 4 feet long. Using some of that stuff there. You know what I mean? Got enough air pressure? No, put it on. Nice. All right, here we go. Look at this. Show you what I'm doing. Bracket fits perfect. Can you see how perfect it fit? Okay. Amazing. Sometimes, you know, you just gotta get it done the wrong way in the right time. All right, let's sit her down. We got shock extensions now. Oh baby, I like that. Let me move this thing out of here. That's good. What did we do? We got shocks. We got suspension. Please work. Oh, baby, we got suspension now. Oh, thank God we got it now. Man, look what we did, boys. Oh, it's down here now. Look how good. Look how polished it is. Oh, my goodness. Look at, black. Whew, man, look at this. Boys and girls, look at how low she is. Look at, don't mind the cardboard, I use that too. Dang, we did it. I'm gonna take some videos at the house. All right, cool. We have a, well, she low, brother. You can crush a boot with that. No, that's not it. All right, well, we did it. Well, I think all in all that took about 6 hours and it was so worth it. This truck was just missing that. I need to make some kind of rubber bump stops for the back because on the big bumps the chassis hits the dang axle tubes hard, but that's no big deal. That's only on the big bumps, and once I drive it a while I'll kind of get used to slowing down for those. Yeah, if you're wondering why it's hacked up and everything, or why I didn't bolt the thing on and take my time, this truck is probably going to get chassis swapped eventually. See, that was a big bump. It didn't do nothing there. Let's see what this one does. Nope, we're good. I'm not really concerned about how nice this chassis is. I mean, it's, sometimes you just got to get it done, you know what I mean? And we got it done, and it runs and drives, and everything is good. And if it has an issue, then I'll fix it. But anyways, I think it'll be just fine. Anyhow, well, Old Spice is coming around. Kind of a nice little break from Ivory. I think the next thing I'm going to do is tint these frickin' windows. God, that's bad. Well, thanks for sticking around. We'll catch you guys on the next one. And then I just licked it.